You have no idea how awkward it is to be the only guy in a room of 30 people to see 50 Shades Darker. You have no idea. So I saw 50 Shades Darker today and oh my god. Oh my god. This has to be one of the worst movies I've seen in years. It is so bad. So bad. It is bad. I don't know if I've beaten that into this video yet, but it is so terrible. First, let's start from the top. What's one of the worst things about it? The romance between Jamie Dornan's character and Dakota Johnson's character, Anna Steele, yeah, I know, and Christian Grey. They have zero chemistry. Like, there is no chemistry on film at all. This whole movie, there's zero chemistry between them. Like, you have a hard time believing that these two actually like each other. They have about as much chemistry as a slip and slide and sandpaper do. Yeah, but the thing is though, that relationship is about as rough as sandpaper too. It is so bad, and I don't know how women find this attractive. This guy is so controlling. He has to boss her around all the time, tells her what she needs to do, and she's like, okay. Yeah, because if there's anything that turns a girl on, it's being controlling. Us single guys like myself, oh yeah, we've been doing it wrong this whole time. If we want to get a girl, have $1 billion, and be as controlling as hell. Yeah, that's the way to get a girl. Like, I don't get how people find this attractive or interesting. And then let's get to other parts. Like, for example, there are so many pointless scenes in this movie, you can make trading cards out of them. There's so many scenes that start from nowhere and go nowhere. And guess what? The trailer lied to us. Because you know that scene where they show all these scenes of this creepy girl that's like stalking Anna? Yeah, she's barely in it. Just barely in it. It's like, let's just throw that in there. Yeah, I mean, it's not like it needs to serve a point. I mean, because what's a plot? No one needs to worry about a plot in a movie. It's not like anyone's going to care. And that's the problem with this movie. This movie is a perfect example of showing that a movie doesn't need to be good in order to be a success. Because I guarantee this movie is going to make tons of money over the weekend. Tons. I feel bad for every guy that's getting dragged to this movie by their girlfriend. Because guess what? She's probably a fan of the books and is going to be like, oh, it's so good, it's so good. Yeah, because you're a fan of the book. You want it to be good. But the thing is, another person like me who hasn't read the books and will never read the books isn't going to like this movie. And you can't make the argument, oh, well, you need to read the books to understand it. No. I should not have to read the books to understand it. That is the point of the movies. The point of the movie is so I shouldn't have to read the books. A good example of that is Harry Potter. I've read maybe 2 Harry Potter books, but I know what happens in the storyline because the movies did a great job of telling it. And you want to know why they did a good job? Because the source material was actually good. The source material was actually better. Harry Potter, the books, are better than 50 Shades of Grey. I can guarantee it. Sorry. I know I may sound a little angry, but this movie pissed me off. It was so boring. It felt like a 4-hour movie, but it was only 2. It made me want to walk out within the first 20 minutes, and I could not wait for this movie to be over. As soon as the credits hit, I got up and I hauled ass out of that theater. It was so bad. I was so angry. Oh. I can't describe how bad it is. And not to mention, not even Christian's the only creepy character. Anna's boss in this movie goes from 0 to 100 in the creepy factor real quick. And I'm like, okay, so where did this come from? And then there's so many pointless characters, so many pointless scenes. Do not go see this movie. I beg of you, don't go see it. Please, do yourself a favor and don't go see it. I have seen so many better romance movies with that deal with damaged characters that handle it so much better, and they don't have to be based on a book because the writers actually try. They actually try. And no, I'm not going to go along with the excuse that, oh, you need to read the book to understand. I'm not going to follow that excuse, nor am I going to acknowledge it, because that's a terrible excuse for why a movie does a poor job of explaining something. Oh, it's better explained in the book. No, the movie should be able to explain it, not the book. I shouldn't have to go outside the movie to understand something. So I guess I'll try to list the good things. I mean, you see Dakota Johnson naked for a good chunk of the movie, and she's pretty. The music's good, and I like the scenery of the Pacific Northwest. It's pretty to look at. But when it comes to movies, the movie portion, the best part was the trailers before the movie even began. I saw the trailer for Beauty and the Beast, and The Circle, and Girls Trip. That's about the best cinematic parts of the movie. Everything else sucked, and I mean sucked hard. This is the worst movie I've seen in years, and I don't know if any other movie is going to top it, except for the sequel after this, 50 Shades Freed. And I'm dreading that day that I got to go see it. This movie gets a 1. 1 out of 10. There is not one redeemable thing about the actual movie itself outside of the scenery and the music. There's nothing there. It is seriously an abomination to cinema. And it's a prime example as to what's wrong with the movie industry now. Please don't go see this movie. Please. Alright, thank you everyone for watching my video. If you want to see my last review, it's over here. And if you want to subscribe, click the button right down here. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Peace!